Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy JohnMegacycle here. Satisfactory 1.0, right? Oh man, this game has had a journey, to say the least. There's been many different upgrades and revisions and reasons to revisit this one over and over and over and over again. New additions, just like, I just don't even know how to gloss this one over. I really appreciate Satisfactory for a lot of reasons. There's been also a few other reasons why I have not done series beforehand. I really wanted to wait for the 1.0, right? Ever since it was announced, I'm like, you know what? I've wanted to do a series of it just to do it, you know? But now it's here. It's time. 1.0. Let's do the thing. Before I really get started, there's a couple things that drive me nuts about the game and things I really like about the game. For Satisfactory, I think it really does a great job encapsulating 3D factory work into a game that's usable and playable and fun, right? Having resource nodes be infinite, as an example, makes that very fun. You don't have to go and revisit a ton of stuff, and because it's not a top-down view all the time like Factorio or Mindustry, it makes it a little difficult to manage resources. I think if I had to revisit an area over and over and over and over again and clear out more debris and place more miners, I think it'd be like a no deal for me, I think. So that's one thing I really like. The one thing I don't like about Satisfactory is how much of my user interface is blocked by placing things. It makes sense, I'm a person, I'm on the ground, right, for the perspective, but sometimes when I want to line up stuff real neat, it's not as simple as like Factorio where you just drag and brrr, there you go. You just place the whole thing. Anyhow, that being said, those are my 2 points. Like, I really like the game, and some things kind of drive me a little nuts, but let's have some fun with it. Let's see here. I have already a Megacycle Entertainment server hosted. We're already on grass fields. I kind of want to try something else. Rocky Desert, Northern Forest, Dune Desert. Meh. Rocky Desert, why not? Session name, JMegs Live. We'll do the intro. Advanced game settings. No, let's play the game as is. Let's do it. Boop.
Separation from main transport complete. Group 8 delivered to Calistian region. All pioneers functional, initiating dispersion. Attention Pioneer, I am Ada, your personal instance of the Artificial Directory and Assistant. Welcome to the Fixit Incorporated Save the Day program. A Fixit Pioneer has 3 core assignments. Construct. All pioneers must follow Fixit guidelines and instructions when constructing any building. Automate. Every pioneer is responsible for setting up and managing efficient pipelines, outposts, and power infrastructure. Explore and exploit. Fixit selected planets are rich with resources suitable for direct use or further investigation. Stay within your designated. And that is why the world is counting on pioneers like you. Fixit. Short-term solutions to long-term problems. Initiating planetfall.
Hold on. Ah, crap.
Atmospheric entry in 3, 2, 1. Beginning aero assist. Drag within acceptable parameters. Descent phase begun. Decelerating.
Man, you talking more does not make me more calm. Okay, that part.
Deploying backup parachute.
That part.
Skipping parachute.
Wait, what the
Landing phase begun. Activating retro propulsion.
I don't like it when the AI says skipping a thing. Checksums? We're good, we don't need checksums. MD5 you right in the face. We're not doing none of that.
Touchdown.
Yeah.
Planetfall complete.
Score
Drop
sports
pod
points.
Integrity nominal. Omni-situational exploration suit nominal. Pioneer. Acceptable.
It's like MechWarrior, right? Systems online, sensors online, weapons online, however that goes. Man, it's been so long since I played a MechWarrior game. So they added a bit of a story.
Congratulations, you are the third in your region to survive Planetfall. Welcome to Massage 2, AB-B, in the binary system of Akicha. Loading objective-based introduction. Begin onboarding.
Alright.
First contact safety tool supplied due to presence of alien megafauna. Adhere to Fix-It procedure and equip the Fix-It Inc. Xeno Zapper before leaving the drop zone.
Yeah.
Next objective. Dismantle the drop pod. Fix-It Incorporated as cost-effective and efficient. We do not waste. The drop pod will be recycled to construct the first stage of the habitat and utility base, often referred to as the hub. Next objective. Use the resource scanner to find and collect additional iron to be able to build the hub. If you cannot find iron, be assured scans of the planet have revealed sufficient iron sources.
So they added, like, a story.
Potential edible collected. Eating it and surviving does not count as a valid field test and does not generate enough data for Fix-It to make an informed decision.
Limestone?
Store this
Okay.
potential resource for later use.
So I've played this game quite a bit. Not only like earlier versions with the Megacycle Entertainment, you know, our community Discord server, but we get to like a little bit past oil, and then I think people just are like, meh, not really feeling it, which is totally fine. But now we've got 1.0, and I'm hoping to beat the game, but considering the hit-miss nature of everybody, I'd like to do a run solo style and see how we do. I don't know if we'll beat the game. I don't know how it's all going to work, but I do have some familiarity on how to play the game. I know how to... The buggos seem a little more passive than I remember. Hold on, do I have a setting? I didn't change any of the settings in the game. You saw me create exactly what I did and how I did it. Okay.
Interrupting previous message for higher priority message. Next objective. Use the build gun to construct the hub. Iron is a base component necessary for all near-future progress, so ensure you build the hub close to iron sources. Fix-It does not pay by the kilometer.
Well, that's bloody unfortunate. Okay, we can move the hub several times. Like, once we build it, it's not permanent. So what I'm going to do is just to get the party started. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about, like, how difficult it is. Like, I want to place this in a certain spot, in a certain way, but I'm in the way. That's a problem, but that's fine.
Hub foundation built. The hub terminal and crafting bench are only the humble beginnings of a successful Fix-It pioneer, but essential for the next steps of onboarding. Once finished, the hub will function as your base of operations. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 1.
So we're going to use the crafting bench. We're going to go ahead and do some really simple smelting, hand smelting, I guess. I don't know what we would call it. Before we get too much further, I want to say one thing real quick. Shout out to Jedi Murphy and Josh Miss Prime. They helped me get a little bit more of my 1.0 legs back, and because of them, they've been very patient helping me understand again, like, I play so many different games, right? It's impossible for me to remember all the hotkeys and everything. But that's been a neat little one-off session. So just, you know, they're good friends of mine IRL style, so shout out to them. They're good folk. Oh, so let's sorry, I usually tutorial a little bit more. So we built the hub. The hub is the habitat upgrade base. Damn it, I already forgot what it's called. This is going to be our base of operations for at least the first part of the game. It's very necessary. It's also our spawn point. So if we get got, bleh, this is where we show up. If you haven't been paying attention to Ada, don't worry, I don't either. But we have to do milestones, and milestones are broken down into rewards and a cost. So we select a milestone, we supply the item, and we upgrade the hub. This is also how we'll upgrade and get other resources and research later.
Hub upgrade 1, storage and frame, completed. Equipment like the portable miner can now be made in the workshop. Congratulations on completing your first milestone, the first of many providing access to new recipes and technologies for the Fix-It mission. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 2.
So what we'll do is we'll come over here and we'll select the milestone. We might not be able to do it, but we'll have it and it'll be displayed in the upper right. Oh, smelter. Yeah, wire, copper, power, cable, hell yeah. One of the things that makes me chuckle a little bit is this game's storyline already reminds me a lot of Fragile Allegiance. It's a really old game that I like to bring up a lot because it's a really good old game. Let's see, how do we talk about Fragile Allegiance? The way in which the story of that one goes is you are a new hire for a corporation known as Tetracorp. Tetracorp prides itself on ending the last great galactic conflict and facilitating trade within other alien societies, right? So you are, when you start the game up, you're watching the introductory film, Welcome to Tetracorp, a proud history of being a shenaniganizer, but also facilitating peace in our quadrant, and blah, blah, blah. So they're going through and, you know, breaking their arms off at the elbow because they're patting themselves on the back so damn hard. And then what happens is the feed gets interrupted by a worker of Tetracorp, and he starts telling the truth, and he's like, you don't believe how many lives have lost due to market manipulation and espionage, and colony death is at an all-time high. And then it smash cuts back to the tutorial. The proud history of Tetracorp is blah, 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 blah. And they go through and they're like, technological advances have also allowed the emperor to... And then it smash cuts to an alien society individual, and they're just like, oh, wars have never been on an all-time high, and this is all bullcrap, and you're being fed lies. And then it smash cuts back to the thing. So it's like there's like a hidden message as you're playing. And yeah, the game's a little on the darkish side when it comes to that sort of a thing, but when I was growing up, that was and is still, I think, my favorite game. It's my favorite. I think it's absolutely one of my favorite games, but it's impossible to find someone to play with. And I also have not sat down long enough to figure out how to get the networking working. But like during this one, like we're getting the Fix-It workers will be able to work on things that need fixing. And then it smash cut for like a second there. The S, right? That weird S like everyone knew how to do in high school that looked really cool 23 years ago? I don't know. So all I'm doing right now is I'm cranking out some more iron. I'm trying to get a few things hammered out. Literally hammering it out. And moving on a little bit. Just trying to get some things ready for the next thing. And there is the next milestone. Blurp, blurp, bladam. Ooh. God, that was scary.
Hub upgrade 2, power and shell, completed. The smelter can turn raw ore such as copper and iron into ingots, and the biomass burner generates power when fueled.
Okay.
Fun fact, most of the native flora and fauna is compatible with Fix-It technology. Fueling the biomass burner with inappropriate materials will result in deductions or even cancellation of your yearly bonus. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 3.
Hold on. This is a biomass burner, right? So when you... Hold on. So when you say the local flora and fauna is compatible with Fix-It technology, do you really mean it's compatible with fire? Did you mean to say compatible with fire? Because everything is effectively compatible with fire. Leaves, rocks, stones if you really care a lot. Entire planets if you're an exterminatus kind of a person. Right. What a weird declaration. Oh, did you know that leftovers that you forgot in your fridge are also Fix-It technology compatible? Fire, right? We're still talking about fire. You add fire to it, and it burns the thing, resulting in, spoiler alert, slightly more fire. That's a biomass burner. Like this isn't like a steam turbine, right? Like we're not pumping in water or anything. That's so it's neat how each game tackles power problems, right? So like in Mindustry, you start off with also like a caloric burner, I guess I'll call it. So you put coal in a thing and you get power. And then you can add water and coal to get more power. Or you can use some fantastical stuff like an RTG. RTG isn't like fantastical, but like the amount of power that comes out of it is pretty incredible. There's also like solar panels and stuff like that. In Mindustry and Factorio, it's the coal, water, power. There you go. That's it. And then there's uranium and solar later. I've seen some mods for this that were pretty cool that had like wind turbines that were a bit more expensive, but they were the traditional egg beater type. I don't have a webcam. I don't know how to like describe what I'm thinking with any logic. Like a blender maybe? Yeah, blender egg beater type is how I guess I would summate it. I'm just making stuff while we're talking. Oh, my earlier shout out is about some of the functionality. So before, in the early days when I played Satisfactory, I would put a book on the spacebar to hold down the crafting button. You don't need to do that. Just literally hit spacebar. That's it. Up upgrade level 3. Let's get the milestone. Or we'll get the constructor, which can actually make stuff. Think of it like a Factorio assembler. Huh. I'm winded already. Concrete, limestone, screws, and reinforced iron plates. All are important. So I'm going to grab all. Thank you. I would like a smelter. I don't have copper. Oh, there's some very close. Okay, cool. I already did that. We're going to get a few more portable miners going on. I like to have 2 on hand. And then what we do is when we actually make the miner themselves, the structure, the mining structure, we're going to need 1 for each. So that's how that works. You take a portable miner and you upgrade it, kind of, into a miner. 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 Yeah, it's Mario Brothers now, right? Oh, there we go. Was that it? Good show, old bean. When you build a miner, the structure, you can only build 1 per node, but with these little guys I just deployed, you can deploy like as many as can fit. It doesn't matter. For the early game, I have smelters, I don't have miners, so just getting a bunch of the raw materials going is pretty dope. Get, okay. Thank you. Thank you. This is a one-player game. Fair enough is, in my opinion, a little daunting. When it comes to power, it's difficult to build a large base because you're very reliant on biomass. This seems like an arid area at best. So this is going to be at least a little difficult for me to get a ton of power quickly until we get the chainsaw. And then our first priority really is going to be automating biomass. So that way it's turned from leaves to biomass, then biomass to biomass fuel, I want to say? I don't remember the name of stuff. Pellets. Really, they're like pellets, right? It's shredded wood that is heat formed into pellets. And the cool thing about that is that's a real-life technology. That's something that's done in like industrial settings to heat furnaces and stuff. What's really cool is you're using waste wood, like scraps from any wood processing system. And what you do is you literally push it with a lot of force, and the heat from that pressure actually merges the wood pellet together, and it firms it up. because of the natural saps and tars inside of a tree. Ooh, what did I just get?
Potential edible collected. Reminder that look and smell alone do not provide sufficient data to determine exact risk of consumption. Just because it looks like you can eat it, does not mean it won't eat you.
Oh.
Store this potential resource for later use.
That's a hell of a philosophy. That's a hell of a vibe. Okay. So one thing I could be doing... actually, this is probably enough to get us started. Yeah, so what's really cool at the end of that is, like, if you would have had just, like, sawdust and scraps and craps, what you have now is regulated fuel. Relegated? No. Regulated, I think is the word I wanted. I don't need this. I don't need that. I don't need... I'm going to hang on to that. Okay, so now... we're going to get... Nope. I keep forgetting wire. I keep forgetting I literally need wire to do anything. That's fine. This doesn't take long. Wires are 1 to 2. So I think what I want to do is I want to set up just 2 Whoa. The locking mechanism on my chair gave out. Okay, we're back. Sorry for that loud noise. That was me potentially falling on my rump. What was I saying? Oh, so what we're going to do is we're going to set up 1 or 2 smelters, and they're just going to start cranking out a ton of this. Just a ton of this stuff as much as we possibly can into ingots, and then wires, and then we'll make the wires and everything else. But what I want to do is I want to just get as much of this turned into ingots, as much as we possibly can. 40 is a good number, thank you. Smelters require how much megawattage? 4. Cool. We have 20 megawatt potential. I'm missing cable, right? Ugh. My world for some cable. Oh, I don't have power poles, do I? No, I really don't. Okay. Well, this is a fun experiment, wasn't it? Okay, so that's gonna crank out that. I don't have belts, I don't have anything else. So that at least saves me a little bit of effort, right? So now I can come back over here, we can crank on this some more, and I'm out of iron stuffs. Okay. Oh, give me that. I love watching them unfurl. What? What? What is happening? Oh, you got coffee? No. Ready to work. Like, it's... I want to change it. So instead of the machine whirring noise, like... I want to change it to... Warcraft 1. Ready to work. Yes, me lord. That kind of stuff. Which, if you've ever heard my stuff before, you know my favorite unit for the taunt is, of course, the two-headed ogre. Good stuff. Man, I miss those days when that was, like, the pinnacle. When Command & Conquer came out with Dune 2, and we had Warcraft, and then Command & Conquer, the original. And then we had Warcraft 2 and Red Alert and all those kinds of games. Man, and don't forget, like, Arsenal Taste the Power. And, man, there's so many one-off games, like, I've played either absolutely insane or even just once. And it's amazing how much, if you look at it, the first value might be like, oh, this is just a StarCraft clone. A game called Outlive. It was like, if a lot of the reviews were like, this is just StarCraft, but weird. I really liked the system. I liked a lot about it. Yeah, I liked a lot about the game. It was another real-time strategy game. I am unable to find it or run it. I have my original CDs, and I can't do dink about it, which is unfortunate. I've not been able to sit down and emulate that. That is a game I would love to try and emulate and get working. I might have to install Linux to play a Windows game. You notice I didn't flinch when I said that? Yeah. Set up a VM, set up Wine, rather than try to get Windows. I think that one was 95. I want to say. Outlive. Maybe a little later. Maybe 98. Or maybe even XP. Now that I think about it, I'm not really sure. And guess what? Chicken butt. Ah.
Hub Upgrade 3, Interior Furnishing, completed. The constructor can produce simple parts, and power poles allow for the expansion of the power grid. When you make the inevitable mistake, Fix-It's dismantling feature is designed to salvage all resources used during construction, in line with our zero-waste policy. We understand that Fix-It pioneers are only human, and thus prone to error. Next objective, complete Hub Upgrade 4.
Ada is just a no... Oh, she's just a rolling no confidence vote, isn't she? Aren't they? Aren't they just a rolling no confidence vote? I miss Eva. Can we get Eva? She was at least helpful. Get out of here. Yep. Yep. Now what? Yep. Yep, for some zappy tag? Huh? Huh? Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Not enough space? What? Oh, I have a lot of garbage. Okay. Hold up. Where we are at is literally straight west from the hub, so that's good to know. Yep, we're gonna dump in more ore, we're gonna get more ingots. But I did need a little concrete. So I could do power platforms and crap. What's up, big player? Big money! I don't need that, I don't need that. We're gonna hammer this out a little bit. I want to get this ore out of my inventory. I'm glad I got it. And we're gonna set up another smelter or two. Whoop. But for right now, I need to get this out of my inventory. Hey, perfect division. Nice. Okay, we're gonna set up a power pole marquee 1. Right here. We're gonna kill this line here. We're gonna biddly boop. I forget power takes a hot second to kick on. Okay, there's that. I would like another smelter. By placing a smelter or an item, if you hold control, it'll actually snap to. Which is another thing I did not know about. And iron. Have that. Cool, that keeps that going nicely. How are we doing on stuff? 296 leaves. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You can have that. I'll take that. I'll take that. You can have that. I'll take that. You can have that. I want to get through 13 more so I can get another inventory slot. Actually, I'm probably going to lose an inventory slot anyway for iron ingots, but that's okay. So the progression is also kind of weird in this game. And this was another thing brought up by Jedi Murphy, which I absolutely agree with. It's, you get mining, like, last. Like, decent mining last, but the processing and everything you get early. That's contrary to how most games work, I think. But maybe not necessarily. I don't know. It feels weird. Okay, how much stuff we got now? Nope. Okay, we got plenty of room. We'll be able to go get a whole mess of limestone. Excuse me. Is another bacon arsenic or whatever the crap it's called? It is. Okay, I also did not upgrade the next tier line. I'm bad at the game. That goes away. That can go away. Up upgrade level 4. Cables, concrete, and plates gives us conveyor poles, conveyor belts, and inventory slots. Awesome. You can have that. Okay, let's go get our concrete. Man, this place is rife with just tons of foodstuffs. How many nuts? 50 nuts. Huh. How many nuts? These. That was stupid, sorry. Let's do this. Oh, that's not gonna work. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna fix something really quick. You're gonna lose audio. This goes there. There we are. Okay. Just give me the thing. Give me the thing. Give me the thing. And you're probably gonna drop the rest of it. Yep, that's fine. We are gonna do this. And we're gonna do this. Easy work, we're just gonna hammer it out. I'm gonna need a lot of concrete. Let's see what else. In addition to the game going 1.0 and getting many more bug fixes and everything, there's some other stuff that has changed that I want to make mention. If you're coming to this from like playing, I don't know, update 6, let's say, the map has been changed in some ways. I tried to not read as many of the notes. Same thing for Factorio. At this very moment, Factorio 2.0 has not been released, but what Woob does, the company that makes Factorios, they put out regular Friday, I think Friday fun facts, Friday Factorio facts or whatever, with updates and changes and like little treats to get you excited about the game, right? So what I've been doing is, same thing with this, is I've been ignoring as many of those as possible so I can just enjoy the game and not be like, well, I know where we're going to get iron from. Well, I know where oil is at. Or I know how to do the coal thing. Like, I don't know. I also have never started in this area before, I don't think. So we'll see. We'll see. We shall see. Let's see. So the technology has been shifted a little bit. I think some stuff in the late game was made cheaper or something. The map has been changed. Resources for stuff has changed. I did notice that platforms used to just cost concrete. I'm sorry, I had to crack my knuckles. Just cost concrete, but now they cost concrete and iron. So if you're used to building a base in the sky, it is devastatingly more expensive now. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, right? That's the thing that's kind of interesting, is because this game doesn't respect gravity really, it's kind of like Minecraft, where you're subject to gravity, entities are subject to gravity, structures are not. So you can just build a sky platform and call it a day, which we might do eventually anyway. I'll take that. You can have that. Thank you. This is a lot of work I'm not doing. Cool. Okay, that makes me feel a lot better. So let's see here. You can have that and that. We need plates for days. Wait, do I have a constructor? Are we at constructor level? We are. Crafts one part into another part, 4 megawatts. I'm just going to knock this out. I believe this is the last hubbub. This is the last hubbub upgrade. And once that's done, we'll be moving on to actual technology. And that's where I'll start planning and priming. I kind of want to rush... What do I want to rush? I want to rush biofuel makers and such. Oh, I need belts, and that's what we're going to unlock here. I want to automate power as soon as we can, so I can ramp up without it being a huge pain in the rumpus. Yeah, this is easy, right? If I can automate at least 1 or 2 steps of the process, bam, no problem. Not a problem. I mean, getting back into Red Alert 2 and Tiberium Sun. Man, I cannot beat a normal AI in Tiberium Sun to save my life. I can't. I don't know how I'm doing it wrong, but I'm doing it way wrong. Fun observation. Okay, hammer out this real quick. And that's good enough for me. Here you are, and kathunk.
Hub
Yep,
upgrade 4, landing platform and utilities completed.
that's our guy.
Conveyor belts connect the output of one building to the input of another and transport resources. Due to past incidents, I have been asked to issue a clarification. Portable miners, obviously, do not have a connection for conveyor belts. There is nothing to suggest, visually or functionally, that they can be connected to portable miners. If this is something you struggle with, do not worry. Fixit has alternative uses for all their pioneers. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 5.
Next objective, turn the damn base back on. How about we start with that? Okay. Character customization. Whoa, whoa. Oh, okay. Can I zoom in? Zoom in. No. Turn to me. Face me. Yeah, there we go. Thanks. Okay. Oh, I got a gold fix it. Nice. I like that. That looks engineering. Scout, that looks very engineering to me. That looks like a welder's helmet. I don't know. I don't like the circular visor. I don't know why. Camo gun? How can you tell? The alternate fix-it build gun. An alternate fix-it build gun for alternative pioneers. Am I an alternative pioneer? Striped. Golden. I don't like gold. I don't like gaudy. Ammo, fix-it, build gun. Fortunately, Ada can still see you. Let's do this one. Trinket. Trinket on the what? Oh, on the gun. Okay. Summer sloop. Golden nut trinket. This design was chosen to commemorate early pioneers' obsession with these nuts. Okay. 3 colors. Alright. Primary. Okay. Secondary. Can I get a Megacycle blue? Ooh, that right there. Great. Then maybe a lighter blue to offset the... I kind of want this to be black. Yeah, that looks my Megacycle logo-ish. Yeah. Okay. Done. It's a funny thing about customizing a character that I'll never see. Like, ideally... Oh, I remember you. Yeah, we're not messing with that. Okay. What do? What can I do now? It's... Oh, there is another level. Level 5? Oh, I thought 4 was it. Miner Mark 1, storage container, 3 inventory slots. There's that already. What are we doing here, lads? You both are done. You're done. Cool. Can I build power? I can't. Power is not released in this one. Interesting. We did get a second burner, though. We should get a second burner soonish. Let's go ahead and get this knocked out as quickly as we can. I need cables. I need pipes. I know I should be automating stuff right away, but here's the thing. I only have 20 megawatts, right? So that's, what, 1 or 2 automatic makers or whatever, which wouldn't be terrible. Realistically, these are very quick to build. One operation, right? Boom. There's that already. Yeah, this does not take long. I don't have any qualms in general about handcrafting or pushing through early tech levels as quickly as we can. None of that bothers me. It's totally cool. The way I see it is handcrafting is its own resource, like in Factorio, etc. So, like, me making these manually just to go, unlock the stuff, I have no problem with it all.
Hub upgrade 5.
Hey!
Hall expansion completed. The miner, unlike portable miners, can be connected to conveyor belts and requires power to function. Caution. As you expand, the energy demand of your production may exceed the capacity of your power grid. The onboarding program was established because Fix-It pioneers often experience memory issues after Planetfall. If you are experiencing nosebleeds, nausea, existentialism, or an itchy scalp, there is no need for concern. This should pass within 5 to 7 workdays. Next objective, complete Hub Upgrade 6.
He's got the nausea. If you got the nausea. I also developed a different accent with my nausea. Hello, 1-800-FIX-IT support. I got the nausea. I wonder how that conversation would go. Like, calling a primary care physician in America and be like, yes, I'd like to schedule an appointment with my primary care physician. I need to discuss, feelings? They would just hang up on you immediately. Sir, this is... do not use this phone line for prank calls. But, like, in the same regard, when they're like, yes, I'd like to put in an appointment with my doctor. Yes. How are you feeling today? What's the matter? I got the nausea. Okay. Have you considered lying down? I have. Would you lie down? I can. Should I? Alright, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if lying down was right for me. Ask your doctor if lying down is right for you. Lying down is not the best solution for everyone and might conflict with literally every other pharmaceutical thing out there. Can I move this so I can see how much crap? Nope. Sure can't. I see 2 zeros there, so I'm gonna guess there's a 1 before it. Like I'm saying, see how quickly this is and how little effort this is really taking? It does eat up what's going on, so it's not really like handcrafting in the traditional sense that I can do other stuff at the same time. We can still motor through this pretty fast. Okay, there's already hub level 6. Hub complete.
Hub Upgrade 6, landing platform hydraulics, completed. Freighter landing initialized. Congratulations.
Freighter.
You have completed onboarding and achieved the absolute minimum skill
Oh.
level required of a Fix-It pioneer. Fix-It looks forward to your future achievements, because a future with Fix-It is a future with you. Tier 1 and 2 milestones are now available in the hub, and biomass burners can now be built individually. Your first official objective is to initiate project assembly by building the space elevator. This objective will take a significant amount of resources, so Fix-It recommends getting to work.
Okay, sassy pants. Damn. Alright. Biomass burner, miner mark 1, space elevator, which we're not going to worry about this episode at a minimum. Conveyor belts, conveyor pulls. If you're not familiar, and this is your first time seeing Satisfactory, welcome. Conveyor pulls allow you, I'll just actually demonstrate real quick. See that little foundational thing that's keeping it to the ground? That is a conveyor belt. Nope, hold on. I already forgot the name of it. It's a conveyor pull. If this is your first time playing, apparently me. So that's a conveyor pull. So we can go like this and build out. There we go. So that builds out a conveyor belt. If we want it to be higher, we would actually click once, we would raise our mouse up, and we could actually extend high or low the actual belt. So that's what that's for. Keep a really nice and neat base. The emphasis for this series is going to be twofold. I would like to push for neatness, but I have some disclaimers. The way in which I usually do neat is I do fairly rigorous trial period, aka slap it together, see if it works. And what I'll do is I'll do what I like to call proof of concept. And once we do a proof of concept, that is when I will really worry about making it look good. So I'm going to build a bus, I think, in this northeasternly direction. You are 60 a minute. That's perfect. So we're just going to bring this out like this. I'm out of something already. I'm out of plates. Okay. I kind of figured this was going to be a thing. I don't have enough. I don't have enough everything. Okay. I think I stole my stuff a little early. That's okay. We're going to put a power pole there. We're gonna set up our drills again. Come on, man. Combine the things. It's honestly been a real hot minute since I've given this a go from the beginning, so I kind of forget how much everything takes. But that's okay, we'll get there. They're all, like, waking up. It's so cute. What? What is... you again. Batman wants some iron ore, does he? Oh, fine. Whatever. I got angsty drills. Alright, well that's doing that. We have a map. I think we get a map eventually. Okay. I just wanted to survey just a little bit. This is way more iron, which is awesome. I think I remember starting off in the forest region or whatever, like the very first grassland area, and only having like 3 things of iron? I don't know. Part of the joy of playing so many different games is I really get at least a little taste of everything, right? That's a lot of fun. That's really cool for me. One of the problems with that is it's also a little difficult to speak with any real intelligence on different systems and setups. So sometimes I'm just like, yeah, I think that's how that did it in Mega Man 4? 5? Crap, I don't remember which one now. Kind of a thing. What is this? Oh, coal. Does coal go in burners? Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-da-ba-da-ba-ba. There we go. I know we'll get coal as a scannable resource automagically later at some time. Man, I need to just get lost and get a whole mess of biomaterial. We could also use animal carcasses as biofuel, I think? Question mark. Man, there's a lot of medicinals. This stuff must really thrive in the desert, or arid climates at a minimum. Okay, there's water. Uh-huh. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. 397 leaves, that's it? Ugh. Boo. What's up, buddy? I'm hoping really to do biomass acquisition realistically like 3 times. Once now, seriously, right? I'm trying to gather literally as much of this crap as I can. The second time is when we get the chainsaw. And we're going to go to town with it. We're literally going to spend like 20-25 minutes gathering biomass. And that should tide us over till coal power, hopefully. Hopefully. Man. 80 barrel nuts? Holy crap. That's an amount. That's an amount for sure. Mm-hmm. I think that's a Mercer sphere on top of that pylon. Mercer spheres were in earlier versions, but I think they were just work in progress. They had, like, I think Ada would say some stuff, maybe? Beat blorp feels bad. Brrr, or something. Sounds a lot like Strong Sad. I don't like food anymore. Is this screeching? Ah, nice.
Unknown metal collected. This metallic element is showing properties similar to those in Group 11 on the periodic table, such as high conductivity and malleability. Store this potential resource for later use.
Why was it called Criterium? Was it literally in a... Blizzard Doggo! I forgot how these guys worked. Was it called Criterium because you found it in a crater? How did that work? Okay, let's try this. I don't know how to interact with this creature. Okay, I'm not going to worry about it. I think if you feed it something, he does something? I don't know what. All I know is Lizard Doggo. That's quite literally all I know. See, a thing I'm going to go smash once I get more of these things. Zappy tag. Zappy tag. Okay, let's head back home. Not nearly as much biomass as I hoped, but right away we're going to get a factory down. We're going to start converting this stuff into biomass. It's weird because biomass is the name of a group of objects that are burnable. Biomass is also the name of the burner. It's a biomass burner. It is also the name of the biomass fuel and the biomass pellets. So the problem is we're using the same word over and over and over again for so many things. Things get a little confusing. If I just say biomass, you might not know if I'm talking about the burner or the fuel or the pellets or, you know what I'm saying? It's not even a gripe. Like, I'm not even griping about it. Just, I want to call it out as, like, if I just say, I got biomass, unless you know, like, what I'm pointing at the screen, it might be a little weird. But we're gonna skiddly-do over here. I don't have any plates. Boo. Moo. I'd like... probably... 4 furnaces. 4 furnaces would be nice. I'll need a manufactory thing of some sort, some storage. This game's also really chill because I'm sipping on coffee right now. I'm really, like, unwinding my day in general. It's like, this works out really, really well. I could just be like, yeah, I'm gonna sip some coffee and crank out a bajillion plates. And we're gonna do a bunch of this here. Yep, this works out mighty fine. Mighty fine. Good enough. Okay, you get that, and that, and that. And that. Hello? I don't know if the UI is a little weird, but shift clicking seems to be its own little challenge. Take that. You can have all of that. Okay, good stuff. Let's see if we can get something going here, right? Yeah, perfect. I'm just going to go out a little bit. There's no reason for this to be literally anywhere near the base at all. There's no reason for it. So anywhere there's relatively flatness... There's some relative flatness here. I'll take 1. I'll take 2. I would like 4 total if we can get 4. I'm gonna need a lot more, but this is at least a good start. That spacing looks really stupid. Okay, that looks a lot better. Come on. There we go. Not trying to be super particular, but it just has to work. 1, 2, 3, And then I always like to leave a little bit of an outlet, so that goes out there if I need more. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3. This goes about there. Who's up for some Zappy Tag? Thank you. Come on. Yeah. Oh. They just explode. Interesting. Okay. Cool, I guess. I don't have enough stuff. I'm actually out of rods. I need 2 reinforced iron plates and a bunch of rods. Oh, also, if this is your first time joining us, welcome. I think I said that, I don't know. But my format is usually, I like to stick around an hour. About an hour, I think, is good. That could be 55 minutes, that could be an hour and 5 minutes, but I like to aim for a bit of consistency, and that's usually where my sweet spot is at. So I'll crank out a couple plates. Plates, plates, plates. Cheese, cheese, cheese. Okay, good enough. This goes away. I'd like to get power at least reasonably set up before... Oh, thank God we have storage containers. Oh, I don't have splitters yet, do I? Oh, rubbish. Rubosh. Rubbish. That's fine. This looks like... This goes about here. It goes like that. We'll still get it started. So I'm adding quite a bit of space here because this process is going to change a couple of times. Like in any game... Did I not make plates? Did I not make... Wait. That didn't cost reinforced plates. I must not have made reinforced plates. Interesting. Like in any game that you do any amount of factory work or whatever, any of that stuff, my recommendation always is give yourself enough space, right? Until you're really happy with the format and the layout and the way in which things feel. Oh, for all the name of all that is holy, I'm short one cable. Give yourself some space, right? And that actually applies to life in general. Don't get stressed. Like, I mean, don't think it all has to get done right now, right? Panicking doesn't help you accomplish jack. Just take your time. Give yourself a little bit of room. Forgive yourself if stuff isn't getting done as quickly or as efficiently as you like, right? Man, yesterday I really need to get all my laundry done because this week's going to be tight. And I only got 1 load of laundry done. I need to get 3 done or something. Yeah, okay. Well, the laundry's not going to explode, and you'll get to it eventually. Just forgive yourself a little bit, right? That's my 2 cents on it. Okay, un constructor. This is going to run all the way down here. And once we get splitters, I'll be able to make this suck a lot less. But for right now, this is what we've got. A creature's in the... Son of a... Guy. My guy. Okay, I got a lot of iron. Oh, we're gonna go and set this up. Realistically, I should have 2 of these feeding this, but again, without any splitters or anything, this kind of makes this a little awkward. So we're gonna just start with biomass leaves. 120 leaves a minute, that's not a problem. We'll be able to machine gun through that pretty quickly. Then this is gonna get all that delicious biofuel, which is much better performant, no, it's much more performant. Much better performance sounds dumb. I see you up there. Whatever you are. Okay. What is the next upgrade? Tier 1, base building, foundations, towers, and walls, logistics, splitters, merge. That's exactly what I need. Building efficiency stat. Okay. Field research map. Oh, that's because the map. Map, dub. This is what I want. We're done talking about literally anything else. I'm gonna go dump this off. Yeah, it burns through this. Well, it's not burning yet, but it moves through that pretty dang fast. I would like to get logistics done before we call this an episode, if able. This should not take very long. I need 78 more holes. I need 107 more plates. I need a whole mess of copper wire, which I have. Then what I'd like to do very much is I'd like to transfer from power production and generation here in the hub and move that over to that other area. Because we can't feed the bio burners in the hub. We can't automate any of that. We can't put conveyor belts. We can't. It's all a manual process, and that sucks. Since I'm only one player, the idea is I want to do as big a task as necessary to last as long as possible, right? So going out in the forest and getting 10 leaves might buy us a couple seconds, but I might as well just stay out there and get a lot more leaves, right? And have the process really, really last. That's kind of the idea about it. Now again, I know I'm skipping on the drilling and all that stuff. I know I want the tech and where I want to be at with it. So I'm making these decisions very conscientiously. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm literally one plate short. Okay. And now wire, which we have more than enough of. Yeah, we'll be able to get this done in very little time. So, a couple things to also mention. Everything is built pretty neatly on ratios. It's X items per minute. So when we make new systems, new smelters, new whatever, constructors, assemblers, whatever, the math is going to be pretty straightforward and easy. The thing is, it's probably going to be important that we don't get too hung up on those numbers, because as the game progresses, we'll get different levels of miners. So right now, we have miner level 1, which gave us, as you saw over there with iron, you can't see me pointing, but imagine I'm pointing over by iron behind us. That gave us 60, I think, iron a minute. When that really comes down to it, we upgrade the miner. That ratio is going to change. So when we build our system right now with, or I guess next episode, with smelters and assemblers and all that stuff per certain amount of iron a minute, that number is going to change. So it's important not to get super duper hung up about it, I guess. It's good to pay attention to detail and stuff, like, and be exacting. That's fine. But if the numbers are a little squiffy, yeah, don't worry about it. There's that, there's that, there's that, and guess what? Chicken butt.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory. Fixit encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in. Visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes. Breathe out. Feel refreshed and focused on your duties.
Who would feel refreshed after a statement like that? What the crap? That isn't terrifying at all. Okay, anyway. We made some very good progress so far. Sofa King? Anyway, we made some really good progress. I'm really happy with this. We laid down some foundational stuff. We got some power going over there. We got some mining over here. We got some good stuff. For our first time really getting into 1.0, I'm happy with this so far. So let's go ahead and call this an episode, shall we? There's still a lot to do. But yeah, thanks for joining me, and I hope to catch you next time. Hey there guys, gals, fans, and pals, thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.